I got to tell you guys, I love going first. Let's get this going. And to echo Rich's sentiments, this is really cool. It's glad to have everybody back together and start some semblance of normality. So I'm going to go ahead and start. So good afternoon to all of you guys, brothers and sisters. I'm proud to introduce our two Alaska Region Archie League Medal of Safety Award winners, both from two separate facilities, Anchorage Center and A11, which is Anchorage TRACON. Sorry, I have to remember to breathe because it's a little nerve-wracking. This unfortunate event, but a positive outcome, was a great example of teamwork between these two facilities in every respect. As it always seems to be in Alaska, there was some very common, I think I say that at every Archie speech, always in Alaska. There's some very common and difficult issues with dealing with VFR traffic. Quickly changing weather conditions and inconsistent and garbled transmissions, and of course, dangerous areas of terrain. In this incident, they all came together to create a difficult situation for an Alaskan pilot. Sunday morning, VFR-rated pilot of November 758 Sierra X-ray, a Cessna 172, departed Soldotna Airport, which is about 70 miles south of Anchorage, and headed north towards the Birchwood Airport, which is a few miles north of Anchorage. Anchorage is our largest city if you're not familiar with Alaska. Soon after departure, the pilot encountered some unexpected IMC conditions. Over at Anchorage Center, Matt Freidel, also an Alaska pilot, heard the garbled transmissions from the pilot and felt something was strange with what he was hearing. He figured out that it was a flight that needed his attention and assistance, and quickly, because it looked like the aircraft was heading toward an area of mountains on the northeastern side of the Kenai Peninsula. This area is a dangerous place for a pilot to be on good weather day, even more so for a pilot finding themselves in an unexpected IMC event. As stated previously, Matt also has experience as a pilot in Alaska himself. He knew the area and the terrain where the pilot was headed very well, and he also knew this was an unsafe place for this pilot to be. After some quick coordination, John Newcomb became involved in Anchorage TRACON. John's a second-generation controller. He's got his father here, retired Atlanta Center controller, also named John. Easy to remember. John's also a member of the 235th Air National Guard ATC Squadron before starting his FAA career in 2014. John and his colleagues at A11 collaborated with Anchorage Center, Anchorage Tower, and Merrifield to get all the pertinent weather and visibility for the pilot. John understood that this pilot was having issues, was clearly a little frazzled, and needed an extra hand. John utilized extra patience with the pilot, all while providing several different options for the pilot to get them on the ground safely. So let's hear how this event played out. And Kelly, if you can play the music.
I'm calling on 125.7. Say again, please. I'm getting a Cessna out of that. I don't have the call sign. What's your location and say your question? I can't hear your call sign, but squawk 1353, the Kenai altimeter 1062. X-ray Sierra, you're heading towards higher terrain to the northeast. Turn left heading 320 or 300. The minimum IFR altitude in your area is 3,000 feet. X-ray Sierra, if you can just give me any kind of altitude at all, any climb at all that you're comfortable with, and then on a westerly heading, we'll get you back over lower terrain, and maybe we can figure something out from there. Your Anchorage is currently at you're about your 2 to 3 o'clock and 2-5 miles. And I have rain showers in the area from where you are all the way almost to the airport. About 5 or 6 miles south of the airport is where the rain showers end on my scope. November 8 X-ray Sierra, when you're ready, Anchorage approach control is ready for you on 126.4. If you can call Anchorage approach 126.4, they'll have additional vectors to the Anchorage airport for you. For 5-8 X-ray Sierra, you still up in the buzz out there? Is it getting better for you?
Getting a bit better, yeah. See kind of where I am now. And thank you so much for your help, and keep me going.
5-8 Sierra, welcome. South of Anchorage International. Turning it on is off to your right. You're at 2 or 3 o'clock. 2,500 indicated. So it looks like the weather conditions are improving considerably once you get a little bit further north of your position.
Anchorage here, thank you so much.
All right. So as you can see there was Matt and John displayed some really good teamwork, professionalism, and quick action. It's great work. I think this goes into a little bit what Rich was saying, so I have kind of a funny story to relay about this event. Prior to the awards that you're all going to hear tonight, when I informed John that he'd been selected as an Archie League award winner, his response was a very deadpan, "For what?" I initially thought he was joking, but after I relayed some of the events, he started to recall assisting the pilot. I said, "You remember now?" He said, "Yeah, I just didn't think it was that big of a deal. Kind of a normal situation for us. I'm glad the pilot got on the ground safely." This is a bit of a paraphrase, but that's pretty much how the conversation went. I think that response will probably be the sentiment shared by a few of the winners here today. I was just doing my job. This continues to remind me of the amazing people that do this extraordinary job day in, day out with so much skill that a life-saving event such as this is considered just another day on the job or just doing my job event. Makes me proud to be a NACA rep. All right. I'm very excited both John and Matt are here in New Orleans to accept their awards. So please welcome the 2020 Alaska Region Archie League Award winners, Matt Freidel and John Newcomb, to the stage.
Well, thank you so much. It's my honor to accept this award for myself and on behalf of my colleagues at Anchorage Center who are every bit as deserving of recognition. I'm proud of the work we do each and every day to safeguard the flying public in Alaska. I credit this save to a gut feeling, a sense that radio static concealed something imperative. That intuition, that discernment is the composite experience of all the trainers, instructors, coworkers, and aviators I've encountered over the last 20 years. If my actions were consequential here, they prepared me for the decisive moment. I commend John and his peers at Anchorage Approach for the manner of their effort. Their demeanor and care allowed this pilot to gain confidence in the successful outcome of her flight, surely as valuable an asset as any in a crisis. And I'm grateful also, you didn't hear it on the playback unfortunately, but to the flight crews of Peninsula 3298, Navajo 45052, Alaska 83, and Raven Flight 830. They helped us out providing information and communications that were integral to our situational awareness and helped us make the right decision. I appreciate them immensely. Thank you, NACA, and congratulations to all of you for all of your outstanding work.
You good?
Let's get a picture over here. Is this good? Do you want us to go over there? Like Clint.
Which side? Where do you want me at? Right here?
Do you want your family in one? Want to bring one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, come on, they can come up. We can do this. You're going to have a background here, but yeah, come on up. Clint, you're staying? Oh, yeah. We got time.
I do look good in photos.
Whoever you want to bring up, you can bring up.